We will give the men and women of America's armed services the resources you need to keep us safe. We will have the finest equipment in the world, planes, ships, and everything else.
The Trump White House is preparing its first budget proposal and will seek a $54 billion boost in defense spending by reducing other agencies and cutting spending programs. Cutting arts programs like the National Endowment for the Arts, the National Endowment for the Humanities, and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting are reportedly being considered. The total budget of those organizations is $745 million, which is 0.02% of the federal budget, or just 1.4% of the requested increase in defense spending. So just what can the military get in exchange for possible cuts to the arts? For the $150 million cost of the NEA, the military can buy one F-22 or one F-35. Or the savings from the NEA could fund the fight against ISIS for 13 days. The cost of all three programs would only cover 15% of the cost of one of the Navy's new ballistic missile submarines, or it could help with the latest investment of the railgun's defensibility. The public broadcasting budget of $445 million would pay for 5 new Ospreys, or 1 year of funding for the military's own art form, their bands. Overall, federal funds earmarked for the arts accounts for only 0.1% of current military spending. Conservative groups like the Heritage Foundation say those programs take in most of their revenue through donations, and organizations like public radio could operate just like others in the private sector. But supporters of the arts programs argue that public funding helps make programs more accessible in small and underserved communities, and that art could suffer in the competitive free market.